We're just talking about the weird socks that we're wearing. So today is World Down Syndrome Day.
That's correct.
So
it's because Down syndrome is caused by an extra chromosome. It's a number 21 chromosome, of which you and I have 2. But people like my best friend here,
I have 3.
You've got 3 of them.
She's got 3, therefore 3 21 chromosomes, 3 as in March, 21 as in the 21st. Boom. There you have it. March 21st is World. What is it? World what?
Down Syndrome Day.
I exasperate Julie.
She already looks like she's had enough of this. I'm comedian Timmy Boyle, and this is the greatest live Instagram comedy experience that nobody knew about. Well, hello everybody. It is 12 o'clock. This is our noon edition of Calling Comedians in Cquarantine. This is now episode 4. I'd like to welcome Crystal for coming in here. Jen Kerr is coming in. Thank you so much for coming. Hope you guys are enjoying your Saturday afternoon. Beautiful in terms of sun, but super cold. I had to go to the grocery store today and like literally froze my my forehead. I don't know if anybody else has experienced that, but looks like we got Patty in here. Robert, thank you so much. Patty, I would love to have you in my live video, but I can't because this is an episode of Calling Comedians in Cquarantine, and our special guest today is going to be Derrick Tennant, who will be joining us in a minute here. So, Patty, thank you, though, for wanting to be a part of it, but unfortunately, can't do it because we're actually in the middle of a show. But I hope you keep watching. We're going to be talking today to Derrick Tennant about comedy and life and being in Cquarantine. And as well, also want to talk about what makes today very special for him. I'm going to let kind of him unfold that information as we go here. But thank you for tuning in. For those of you who don't know what's about to happen here, we are on the episode 4 of Calling Comedians in Cquarantine, where we just want to have a good time and talk about life and talk about comedy, and also give a little off the stage perspective of what our lives are like, because we can't get on the stage anymore, so this is our opportunity. So hopefully you'll be encouraged and laugh a little bit during this time. So I am going to invite Derrick Tennant. I'm going to give him a call. He's going to be the comedian that I'm going to call here on. I always got to figure out how to do this. And here we go. We are going to add Tennant. Let's see if Derrick is here today. And I think he's in quarantine somewhere in the United States of America. There he is.
Hey.
Derrick, what's up, man?
I'm eating some bacon, some American bacon.
American bacon. Is that better or worse than Canadian bacon? Now you've had them both.
It depends. How many people are watching from Canada right now? Let's say there's 7 total. All right, cool.
Let's say just
mind.
Based on population base.
Here's the problem. I can't hold the phone and the bacon at the same time.
You're making the right decision with the bacon, my friend.
Oops.
I do get a little bit jealous of your keto diet, because as close to a vegan diet person, I can't have the meat, but you can eat all the meat you want.
And I am doing so.
And you're looking good and healthy. So here's the thing. I'm looking good and healthy. I've had a lot of health improvements, and I'm on a vegan diet, eating no meat. You're looking good and healthy. You've seen a lot of health improvements, and you're eating all the meat in the world. How is that possible?
If God didn't want us to eat meat, he wouldn't have made animals out of it.
That's a good point. That's what the zombies believe too, you know. That's why they come after us.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, buddy, I'm glad that you're joining us today on episode 4 of Calling Comedians in Cquarantine. So you've been quarantined down in the States somewhere. You don't normally have a home base per se, but where are you quarantined today?
I'm in Syracuse, New York.
Nice. Now, you've been busy, though. Like some of us have just been staring at the wall, looking at things, but you've actually been very busy over the last few days preparing for today. What's going on, man?
Yeah, well, today's a big day, especially because of this right here.
Hi.
Julie, how are you?
Good.
Good. You don't know me, but I've heard a lot about you.
That's good.
His name's Timmy.
Cool.
Cool. Your brother was on tour with me last week.
In Canada.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. He did great. He killed it up here. It was awesome.
Cool.
It's nice to finally see you. I've seen your pictures all over the place. But so everybody tuning in right now, this is Julie. She probably is a bigger star than Derrick. We should just be talking to Julie most likely, but
Okay, wait a second. That's too much.
Too much airtime for Julie.
She even had airtime every show. We did 9 shows, right? And Julie was on the screen every show.
She was on the screen for every show and
You
got a
didn't
lot
know
of
that,
love.
right?
So what's going on today? You're hanging out with Julie, but what makes today so big, man?
Well, there's 2 things. One is the cereal puzzle that Julie's going to be doing in a little bit.
Nice. Those are a lot harder than people think.
Not
Yes.
400.
No, is that easy?
500 is a challenge, but I have help.
You hear what you said? 400 pieces is easy.
Oh,
500
gets a little bit difficult, starts to push the limit.
That's when she calls mom and dad in. She phones a friend.
No, my niece too. She loves
What?
it. My niece too.
Yeah. Audra helps. Everybody helps. There's mom and dad out there. Everybody say hi.
Hi. Hey, mom and dad.
Niece Tim.
Aloha. You are live in Canada, my friends.
Oh, yeah. You guys are in Canada now. They were just in Hawaii. I think they like that better.
Yeah, I can imagine, man. If I never saw another day of snow in my life, that would be awesome.
Now you're speaking my language.
Absolutely, man. Well, today was super cold. Sun is shining, but my forehead froze just going to the store.
Your forehead?
Yeah. Like
That's
up
interesting.
here.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Thanks for pointing out what a
biology
forehead is.
lesson. I had my
Here's
hoodie on
mine.
and I was all covered. So this part and I had sunglasses on. So like this part like froze up on me. It was so weird.
That is
so
a little weird.
Now, just for the record, just for full disclosure, I'm just wearing a hoodie. That's why I like doing the show. I have no pants on. I've made that known throughout the tapings of these shows. So I won't be walking around doing a whole lot of stuff, but I just wanted you to know ahead of time.
Thank you for that. I appreciate
no problem.
that. Are you still wearing your crazy socks?
Buddy, let me try to do this without trying to reveal too much.
This is a family show.
So
Awesome.
there's my Batman socks with a little bit of a winter theme. Whoa, hold on. Maybe I should
no
consider
extra
wearing
charge for the acrobatics. Huh?
I should consider wearing pants in the future episodes, but I'm not going anywhere for weeks. So why do that and have extra laundry?
Yeah, I agree. I agree totally.
So I am wearing different socks now. These are my regular go-tos. You know about these.
Yeah, and that it's pretty serious that you're not wearing those, right?
But I've worn these for as long as I can remember, for years. Like weddings, I perform in them. I swim in them. Like literally, these go everywhere.
Yeah, you perform in them like without shoes too, right?
Without shoes. So I wanted everybody to know about these. So
yeah.
So to take these off today had to be for a special reason, and
that's commitment.
That's why these socks have gone on my feet.
Here's mine.
Oh, American themed.
Yeah, I got a compression sock that's good for the circulation on one foot, and then it's USA on the other.
So why are we wearing socks though? What's like? I can't even feel the correlation. Like let's let everybody know. Number one, we got a lot of people coming through here, and I just want to say once again that this is Derrick Tennant here. My name's Timmy Boyle.
What's up, guys?
And you are watching Calling Comedians in Cquarantine. But we're just talking about the weird socks that we're wearing. Today is World Down Syndrome Day.
That's correct. So it's because Down syndrome is caused by an extra chromosome. It's a number 21 chromosome, of which you and I have 2. But people like my best friend here.
I have 3.
You've got 3 of them.
She's got 3, therefore 3 21 chromosomes. 3 as in March, 21 as in the 21st. Boom. There you have it. March 21st is World
Hi.
What is it, World? What?
Down syndrome day.
I exasperate Julie.
She already looks like she's had enough of this.
I know, yeah. She especially likes when I ask her what day it is.
Weird. Weird.
I'm weird, she says. Kind of runs in the family.
Okay, so 321, that makes sense now. So she's got an extra 21st chromosome, which you refer to as the love chromosome.
That's correct. Our grandfather said it's not extra, but you and me are missing it, and it's called
The love chromosome.
the love chromosome.
So
nobody else in my family.
Because when people say that a Down syndrome person is missing something, the opposite is actually true. They actually are. What you say, Derrick? It's an upgrade.
Yeah, some people call it a handicap or a disability. I call it an upgrade.
Nice.
See, typical.
Oh, I think we froze it. There you are.
Typical here, upgraded there. Typical
Beautiful.
upgrade. Show the upgrade again. See, upgrade.
I'm up here. Up to myself.
Yeah. Here's lowly me way down here. And there's upgraded Julie.
And there's the upgrade. That's so awesome.
And the answer to everything
what's
is on one of her shirts that she's wearing right now.
Just love.
Just love. That is the answer. So, but why the socks? Where's the connection with the socks to all of this?
So years ago, somebody decided as a way to celebrate, support, and show camaraderie for World Down Syndrome Day, they just said, let's wear crazy socks today on March 21st. I don't know when it started or who started it. And there's actually now a kid named John Kidd. He's in his 20s in New York City that started a company called John's Crazy Socks. And he has the love chromosome as well. And he's killing it, man. I'm pretty sure it's johnscrazysocks.com.
Nice.
But I mean, literally millions of dollars of socks sold. And you could, I guarantee you can buy some Batman socks on there too. So next pair you should buy definitely at John's Crazy Socks.
Oh, Pringles.
Beautiful.
However, I don't want to pump that up too much on the day that we're releasing Julie's cool shirts.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to talk to you about that.
Oh,
who's that?
My dog, Hooper.
Hooper?
Yep.
Nice. What kind of dog is he?
he doesn't have the love chromosome.
No.
It's a Shih Tzu.
Oh, I love the Shih Tzu.
The best part, he sleeps with me.
He's so adorable. Look at that. He's so nice. Well, everybody say hi to Hooper. That's so awesome.
There's Hooper. See his name?
That's awesome.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So today though, you guys are also doing something special at 3:21 this afternoon, which we want to talk about as well here.
Am I right that I'm showing you far too many things that are more entertaining and attractive than me right now? Like Hooper and Julie, Bacon.
Look, let's say this: no matter what it is that you're doing down there, as long as there's the static picture of me on top, everybody's going to be
okay.
happy.
We're good.
Okay.
The only thing that could trump it is this. No words are necessary for that.
Okay.
I'm trying to see what I have to. I mean,
Whoa, that just got a lot of hearts on the screen, whatever that means.
I
Oh
have a
boy!
potato.
Hello, fries are done.
I got a potato, so I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
I didn't even notice all these people are commenting right now. That's awesome. Hey, Robert,
yeah, a lot of
Beckham.
people say Look at all these people giving love to the dog.
I know it has nothing to do with me. I'd like to think that had something, at least a little, to do with me. Not so much.
No, it's
MJ.
the dog and Julie, the socks.
Clearly, Julie. It's all about. There she is, Julie. One more look. You see all those hearts on the side of the screen?
Yeah.
That's all for
That's
you.
all for you.
Awesome.
Awesome. All for Julie, and of course.
And of course that. And your parents were in here too. I mean, I've actually seen more people on this episode than we have in the other episodes. So you're just sharing the love.
Like total?
Like total, yeah. So we've only had 3 other guests. So now we've seen your parents and you and the pink dog and Hooper and Julie.
Yeah, and I have more than one personality. Does that count?
Yep. So we'll put that one on
There
there.
you go.
But then you're only half a man, right?
That's that's gonna be great for the people that have no idea who I am. I like that.
Yeah, it's not really
Exactly.
a knock. Yeah, you'll
No,
just
no.
have to check
Well,
in. But
I like how you're all crystal clear up there, and all the words come over my face.
yeah, stay on one side there. Instagram knows what they're doing. I didn't even know how this thing worked. I haven't been on Instagram Live ever, but being in quarantine up here, I've decided I have to do something. So I've been learning how to do this.
Yeah, Julie and I are gonna try to do it today too at 3:21. Get it?
Nice.
So
And that
3:21 at 3:21.
that will be on yours at what? It's at 14 sleeves, right?
Yeah, yeah. Is that not up right now? No. Yeah, it's right
Uh,
up there. It says with 14 sleeves up on the
oh, does it
top.
say that? Okay, cool, excellent, beautiful.
So yeah, we're gonna do one, and then also on Facebook 14 sleeves. We're gonna try to do the double, and we've got a big sale. I guess we can announce it here, but 321. So we're gonna give you 3 shirts or hats or items for the price of 2. With 1 to share with somebody, and we want you to post online how you shared that shirt or hat with somebody and who got it and all that kind of thing. So that's the sale we're doing today.
And that's it. That's for Julie's cool shirts.
Yeah, for juliescoolshirts.com.
Beautiful.
So you buy
That's awesome.
two products, you're gonna get 3, and we ask that you share the bonus one with somebody, and then share that story on her Facebook or whatever. And that guy's jogging.
Why? It's like cold out.
Yeah, it's like 30 degrees, or well, to you that's like 0, I think.
Yeah. Like people who say that they love running, they don't. Nobody loves running. I ran a marathon.
I
And
know, man. That still blows me away.
no, every single person running that marathon, even the guys who looked professional and like had like the shirts that like I don't know if you know that nipples bleed when you do marathons if you don't take them up. But
No, but that's fantastic.
yeah. It
Probably
happened to
only
me.
one of mine would bleed.
I wasn't prepared, but none of those people looked like they were enjoying any moment of the entire run. Like everybody looks pained when they're running. That guy probably looked super uncomfortable, but he's going to tell people he loves running. He doesn't love running. Nobody does.
Were you the only one in the marathon wearing only socks?
What makes you think I was even wearing socks?
Oh, well, there's that.
Yeah,
I
I
hope
will
the
say
pants
that
rule didn't apply.
I wore the bare minimum on that marathon, but I did finish it.
Hey, check it out. Somebody just said the poutine shirt in our house was worn 6 days straight. Awesome. I don't know who that is.
Sweet. So here's the thing. For those of you who may have been on the tour that we just had with Derrick Tennant, and like for 7 of those shows, we didn't have these poutine shirts, but they are available now up here.
Yes. At your house, or how's that work?
Yeah. I assume they're just at my house. So if you
So
want
bring
one
money.
of these poutine shirts, what does that
It
say?
says you had me at
poutine. So if you want one of
It's
these,
pretty cool.
cans are red and white. What's that?
Pretty cool little graphic there too, huh?
That's awesome. Yeah, it looks like a wooden hand, and like one of those half gloves. It's like Pinocchio wearing one of those kind of half
as
kind
poutine.
of cut off. Yeah. So
That's
anyways,
what
these
somebody
shirts
up there
are
told
available.
me to
You can.
poutine.
They can't come to my house though to pick it up because of the quarantine, but I suppose we can ship them out. So drop me a line if you want one. We got all different sizes, and
does your
just
window
message me here
open there on
Instagram
the
and we'll
street?
arrange that.
Does your window on
What's
the
that?
street open up?
Yeah.
The window, you can just toss it out the window, right?
I could lower it down.
And they can throw a few
But then
toonies or loonies up there.
Do you know people up here aren't even taking cash anymore?
Really?
Yeah. People up here are like turning down cash because they don't want to touch the cash.
Oh,
It's getting crazy, quite.
Really? Like, you want $100? Nope, I'm good.
They're like, you got to use debit. So, how about this? I have a Square machine, right? So I can lower the Square down to the street as well. So we can take debit and credit and cash. So if you want one of those poutine shirts, you message me. We'll figure out how to make it happen. E-transfers can work too. But I'll take cash out my window. I don't care at this point.
We could do trades.
What would they trade me?
I don't know, a pink dog maybe.
No, well, you could, but what about the people that want these shirts?
I don't know. That's up to you, man.
I don't need anything. I don't need anything. I'm finding out that I need less and less as my life goes on here.
Oh, somebody just ordered a shirt on Julie's Cool Shirts. Awesome. Maybe it's somebody from this little broadcast.
Beautiful. Well, thank you all for tuning in right now. We're going to be talking with Derrick Tennant for a little bit more here, and then we're going to send him off because do you have more shirts to wrap up for this big sale happening at 321?
No, you know what? My awesome nephew Evan went with me to the shirt warehouse yesterday, and we finished up all the. Julie rolls the shirts like a little burrito,
Yeah,
and then wraps it with a wristband. So you get a free wristband with every shirt as well.
that's awesome.
And there's now over 1,900 products up at the little warehouse there. And funny thing about this business, I've already paid for all those products, so order away.
Get it now. Let me. I wanted to ask you because we do want to talk. We talked about various things on this one, but I do want to talk to you a little bit about comedy in particular. It was so great having you up here.
That was a great tour, man.
And you were able to use obviously comedy to inspire. But why do you do comedy? What is the genesis behind your wanting to give the gift of laughter in the midst of everything that's going on?
You know, it just kind of happened. You know, I had when I was 14, I had a brain injury, which left me paralyzed on my left side. So sometimes I feel left out. Are we supposed to insert our jokes in here or no? Like, are we not doing that?
Listen, there are no rules to this. I'm not wearing pants, man. So like whatever happens, happens.
Well, I'm all right. So see what I did there? So, you know, and after that, I would be asked to speak at a different thing. And even before I got hurt, I did a little bit of public speaking and stuff. But never really had the guts to do comedy, stand-up comedy. Because if you speak for 2 hours and you do 3 funny things, people are like, that guy's hilarious, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, but comedy for an hour, you got to do 200 funny things. So I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. And I actually took a comedy class. That's kind of what launched me into actually trying like regular comedy. And that was in 2007, I believed. And then I started doing, I never really had to open mic. I think because I was already on stage so much, I was able to host pretty right away after I took a class. And then started, traveling and hosting and featuring and whatever. And then realized I could combine it with my passions of, loving on people and trying to be generous and all that. And teaching people to use negatives in their life for a positive. And it's just all, I didn't design any of it. It's just kind of all happened. And I kind of live today. I'm trying to live in the moment. And my goal is to love on people like Julie, my sister, has taught me to do. She does it by default with that extra chromosome,
Right. Yeah. That's awesome, man. Well, I mean, I've heard, and I kind of subscribe to it in some way. Like you said, you went off to a comedy class. I would say that if, a lot of people that got to go to comedy classes, if you have to go to a class, you probably are missing the key elements as well. But obviously you have you always been the funny one though? You already had that internal.
Yeah. And my family's funny. I have, all of us that's a big part of our life and our happiness. My friends in high school, one of them said one time, he told my other friends, he's like, dude, you got to go to Derrick's house for dinner. It's like the Cosby Show. And that was like the best compliment I ever got. Like I love that because that is, my family. It feels like a sitcom in a good way.
Were you Rudy? Were you Rudy in that scenario?
Maybe. I was the the handicapped kid they bring in when they start jumping the shark. Just to...
the season 7 got to bring in the
right. Yeah, when they have to, But in my house, we always know when the music starts playing, things are going to work out.
That's awesome. We're going to give people a moment here to, if you have any questions at all, this is your moment because on this show,
I haven't been reading.
Yeah, it's a lot of laughter emojis and hearts and stuff, which is super cool. But if you do have a question for myself or Derrick in regards to comedy or what we've been doing in quarantine or World Down Syndrome Day and the sale that's happening. This is your time to do that. We have a few minutes.
You realize
left.
they're probably all going to ask questions for Julie. You realize that, right? Or my parents or the pink dog, for that matter.
Well, if a question comes in for the pink dog, that will be the winning element of this entire show.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the pink dog signs, so we can. I've got to get an interpreter, but I think.
So,
I thought everybody left, but Julie's still out there. You see her?
She's still hanging around. She's intrigued.
Are you hiding? Oh, okay. Just
so
checking.
are you officially in Cquarantine? Like are you able to go anywhere right now, or are you guys kind of grounded in the house?
We all of it is suggestions and recommendations, I suppose, from government officials. But I mean I've been out of the house, like the day I got back from the tour, I went to the grocery store because it was just about to start happening, right? We didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, it was the next day that they cut the limit down from 250 to 50. Like we just got that tour in under the wire.
Yeah, yes. Although at 50 we might have been safe in a couple of those shows.
That's true. Crystal asks, Derrick, besides Julie, who inspires you?
Oh, great question. I love that she put besides Julie. Man, people that are generous inspire me. People that choose to give rather than receive as a default. And the question would be, who is that? I mean, we all know somebody like that. I think when you say something like that, think of somebody generous. Somebody comes to everybody's mind, and those are the people that inspire me. People that just love as a default. When you're around them, you feel good, and they're always, your needs are more important than their own needs. Kind of like this person over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's busy on her iPad right now.
That's funny. Oh, and Crystal says she misses you. So.
Oh, that's Crystal. Hey, Crystal.
Crystal. Well, that's when you know you're somebody, right? When you're just like Crystal.
When you get a double like that, yeah.
I'm just Timmy. That's going to be super cool when I get to that point.
That's a buy one get one free.
So what's the plan for the rest of the day? What are you guys doing there in the house? How do you like? Is this like a game family? Like when you talk, your family's pretty close. Like what do you guys do when you're hanging out together?
Jewel, what are we doing today? Anything?
I don't know.
We don't know. Is the puzzle happening today?
Later, probably, hopefully.
Later, probably, hopefully, a puzzle. There'll definitely be some eating. We just had some bacon and eggs. That was good. And I'll probably get outside at some point just to get some fresh air. But we've got to prepare for, like I've announced all over the place that Julie and I are going live on Facebook and Instagram, but I don't know how to do that. So I've got until 3/21 to do that, to figure out how that works. I'm assuming it's pretty easy. Given the people that I've seen live online, I think it's got to be pretty easy.
Well, I'm telling you what, if I figured out how to do this, you're going to have no problem, my friend.
Yeah, you're doing a double, so geez, I should be able to figure out half of that, right?
Doing a double what? What am I doing a double of?
You and me are on this screen right now. I'm only trying to get one screen going.
Yeah, and so we're in different spots. So, I mean, you guys are all in the same building. So that's going to be easier. Rena says hi. Robert and Rena.
Hey,
hi.
Robert and Rena. Awesome to see you guys.
Steven says, are you allowed Canadian back bacon considering the restrictions?
So the back bacon, I don't really know what that is. That like that? What is the stuff I had with you?
I think that's just Canadian. I think that's Canadian bacon. I think we call it that's the thing. We're trying to make it make sense to you. We just call it bacon. I don't even know, but I think he's trying to make it so you understand.
Yeah,
like,
Canadian bacon Canadian down here is like ham.
If I sent you down a packaged ham, can you eat it, or will they stop it at the border?
I'm pretty sure they don't care. They've got, unless you rub some Corona on it, then we're probably okay.
The number of Corona lime jokes out there are getting ridiculous. I think there should be a ban. If you have to use lime in your coronavirus joke, you shouldn't be allowed to tell jokes.
Let it go, man.
Let it go.
Yeah, I haven't approached much. There it is, pea-meal bacon. Thanks, MJ. That's what I
pea-meal bacon. Canadian bacon.
It's just fun to say.
It's amazing though how quickly, like like a lot of stuff happened. You know, we talked about, you know, World Down Syndrome Day. We talked about, you know, the sock connection and the sale you're having. But when you bring up, you know, Canadian bacon, all of a sudden every single comment is like, now we got to chime in on this. Like, this is important. Let's talk about.
So yeah, no kidding. Like, does pea meal bacon actually have peas in it? Is that where it gets its name? Oh, another shirt just ordered on Julie's shirts. Cool shirt.
Nice. What, Derrick? How are your beach feet? Is that something that you know? Is that something that you know that
I'm assuming? I post a lot of pictures from a tropical beach somewhere, and yeah, they are missing it. As are mostly my right foot is missing it.
Hey, Malachi the Magic Guy has just joined in.
Oh, hey, what's up, Malachi? Did you ever find that deck of cards I left at that one show?
No, I did. I got a message from them yesterday. They couldn't find it. So.
Oh man, that without revealing too much, it took me 13 decks of cards to construct that deck.
Oh man. Well, yeah, they said they.
I mean, it's a normal deck.
They couldn't find it. Well, Malachi did comedy on our tour for the very first time when you were up here, so I'm going to give you one moment here before we shut down here to maybe encourage.
All right. Well, I was reminded of something too. I should get in here with the pea meal bacon thing.
Yeah.
And I forgot to ask you when we were up there if you knew what the difference is between roast beef and pea soup. Do you know the difference?
No.
Well,
Lime.
It's pretty much that anybody can roast beef.
Okay. All right. See, the show always.
Please tell me you didn't miss it.
I got it.
Yeah, I heard a womp 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 noise.
That's the bell
Fries are
that I
done.
stole from my high school when I graduated. We're gonna wrap this up. So thanks for coming on the show today, buddy. I hope the sale goes well. So once again, it's Facebook Live and Instagram Live, right?
Yeah, both of them are 14 sleeves, 1/4 sleeves, just like it says at the top of the screen. Facebook and Instagram,
well, it's gonna be
and
at 3:21.
And if you can't make that, that is such a groaner. Somebody just said, but it's a great one. Anybody can pea soup. I mean, roast beef. Hello, I ruined it. Not that there was much left to be ruined. But juliescoolshirts.com, designed by this kid. Thumbs up.
Which kid?
You, not him.
Beautiful.
This has
all right,
been great.
Man. Well, I hope the sale is a success. Thanks so much for joining us today, and we'll certainly be in touch. But go get whatever you need done, and have a great time this afternoon. Hope the sale.
All right, love you, brother. Miss you guys.
Love you too. Talk to you soon.
All right, peace.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Calling Comedians in Cquarantine. Please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, and ring the little bell so you and your friends don't miss any of the laughs. Episodes will be uploaded here until I run out. And be sure to check out the description below for links to connect with myself or my guests on social media, and also download the podcast version of this show. Until next time, remember, your brain, it's for thinking, not for eating. So just say no to zombies.